last night we had this, in Sunday, we had our Sunday run. Normally, the Sunday run is in a bull market, the Sunday run is a move lower in Bitcoin. Yesterday, the Sunday move was a stop run, I think, really on the shorts. So it squeezed the shorts, and it markets get stale when they go sideways. Everybody who wants to sell has sold. There's nobody else who wants to sell down here. So what they do at these brokerages is they'll have a little breakout, they'll trip some stops. Everybody jumps on the long bandwagon, and then the people who do want to sell for one more leg lower get some liquidity and people selling to them. So this is why this 236 fib rule and this stuff is so important. I've got my moving averages off here. If I put them back on again, then you can see that on our hourly, this was also the 200 moving average that we stopped at. And if we draw this as a proper trend line where we connect the high, and if we connect the next highest point, you can see that this was a false breakout. Here at Coinbase, it's a proper false breakout as well. This would have sucked quite a few people in, which is pretty nasty. If we look at Binance, say for example, it wasn't quite, well, it was pretty nasty false breakout there too. All around the houses, luckily we all know the third touch false breakout rule. Let's take a look at Bitfinex. Normally one of the cheekiest exchanges, but a very nasty spike at Bitfinex. So here we are back retesting the lows. So what are we looking for here for us to be able to buy Bitcoin again? What we're looking for is a drop down to 8,500, 8,600. The low that we didn't quite reach before. Looks like we're going to get it after that nasty false break higher yesterday. So we're looking for a low down here, and then we're looking for a sharp reversal from this level. Now, it is quite a good level. I'm not a fan, as you know, my strategy of buying levels blind, but I don't think that you'll get too badly damaged if you left maybe a small order down there. The problem is going to be is if a lot of people are looking at the same level, then in that, what usually happens in Bitcoin is we overshoot it, seriously overshoot it. And so sometimes it's better to watch the price action when we get there. So just put a trend line down here, just above the level. If you want to have a life and do something else, click this. All right, that will take that highlight away. Put add alert on trend line, and then you can go and do something else. And hopefully when we get down there in Bitcoin, we'll get a reminder that we're there. So that's what I'm looking for in Bitcoin. And I'll be buying some. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Euro. So the level that we're looking for, I'm going to go to the daily and explain why we're not actually looking for this anymore. Okay, so we're going to go from this low to this high, like this. Now we didn't quite tag in, we didn't quite tag the 61.8 fib level before, but what in other markets we have seen, if we go from January, this 50% level has been a bit of a pivot level. So that's 7576 in euro. I think it's a little bit distorted. Let me see another exchange here, because take that away because we're not looking for down there, although we might still, but okay, 7560. Now there's one other way that we can measure this. So this is our first leg lower. Then we've gone A, B, C, and we do the 61.8 from, so 77.38. So I'm going to say somewhere in between 75.60 and 77.30, which is a big zone. Unfortunately, let's do the simple way in euro, and we'll say from this low to high. And this 61.8, what's that? 76. That's 77. Kind of in the middle. I think it's going to be around 77, and I would put, allow $100 either way, to be honest. What gives me a little bit of faith in that 61.8 level here in the euro currency is if we look left here at the 50%, it was a pretty perfect test here and here. Let me make this a bit darker. So the 50% level was a perfect double bottom, wasn't it? And then it was resistance. So probably 76.88, 7,700 would be the level I'd be watching for in euro, Bitcoin euro.